Alive, an investigation into fake rideshare drivers at Atlanta's airport. So within the last couple of hours, Atlanta police announced they've cited 6 people and arrested several others for operating as non-registered rideshare drivers at Hartsfield-Jackson.
This comes after 11 Alive investigator Savannah Levin started digging into the issue. She's joining us now live from the airport tonight with a report you'll only see right here on 11 Alive.
That's right. I've actually been looking into this story for months now. In fact, a week before Atlanta police's sting, I went undercover here to better understand the scope of the problem. This is you walking through Hartsfield-Jackson Airport to the rideshare area. No, not yet. When someone offers to take you home. We don't have to go down to the rideshare area?
I have
Okay.
Lyft too.
It's faster, they say.
I'm right over here.
Okay.
I'm closer.
Cheaper.
You can do Venmo cash.
But you're a rideshare driver, so they're not actually a rideshare driver. Do I have to call you through the app?
You know what? See, at first I'm like, damn, what's wrong with this? You know, people always making money off of that shit. Anywhere you go, you can walk outside. You go to a train station, wherever you at, you can walk outside and find a ride. You know what I'm saying? People act like they're Ubers or whatever. Now, at first I'm like, what's wrong with that? But now when you think about that shit, that's actually a little dangerous. Imagine if you in an airport, say you got a late flight. You just land in from your late flight like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock at night, right? And you got the weird fake Uber guy that's like, yo, you need a ride? I got you. Come on, come right over here. You fuck around and never be seen again. You know what I'm saying? That could be actually a form of sex trafficking or any other type of kidnapping or some weird shit going on. Actually, I didn't even think about that. It just hit me like bong, like, yo, actually this shit is a danger to people right here. This could be crazy.
The hidden camera in my glasses capturing the conversations.
Oh, you just give me the address?
4 people within it.
I just got off a cruise. And when I got back from the cruise in Florida, I took one of these fake Uber ride share peoples. There's a bunch of them out there. They got their black trucks that look just like the Uber joints. You know what I'm saying? They pull up like, yo, just go ahead, go get it right there. They take your bag, put your bag in the back. That's kind of crazy. Imagine getting into a fake Uber ride or Lyft ride and your ass get kidnapped. They got your luggage, they got everything, and they just take you. And nobody has heard from you again. That's some nut shit right there. Careful with them Ubers and Lyfts, man.
An hour stopped me on the way to the rideshare pickup area offering a ride.
I can't even figure out what you want to do.
Hey, do you need a ride? I work for Uber. I can take you home. Where do you live?
This is Nicole Frazier.
And then that could be even more dangerous because you got a fake Uber driver giving you a ride home. What if this nigga decide to double back and come back to the crib and do some wild shit to you? This shit is just wrong all the way. Now, when I get to really thinking about this shit, it's wrong all the way. This shit is no good.
Time I got to baggage claim, it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
She recalls the recent early morning when this same thing happened to her.
That to me struck me as just very odd because I know how the system works with Lyft and Uber, where you go to a certain section in Atlanta airport. She only approached me, single female, by myself. I was very fearful for my life. I was very uncomfortable. It just did not feel like his intentions was to get me safely home. There was no security around for me to even go to at that time.
Look, see, and there's no security around that time. You know, granted, there is like a couple security officers in the airport late night, but if a dude offer you a ride and you know what I'm saying, you're looking for security, just be like, yo, is this guy Uber or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some people just want to take certain precautions. There's no security around to help you like that. You're going to have to go walk way down there or some shit way down there. You know what I mean? That shit is, whoa. Yo, some dangerous shit. I didn't even think about how dangerous this actually was. This is actually deep, dangerous shit. So that goes for even cabs. When you catching them little, how do you call them, jitney cabs and whatever types of cabs, like them fake cabs from the grocery store and all that shit to your house. Careful, man, nigga, fuck around and double back on your ass.
Atlanta police confirm this is happening more and more, and they're ramping up efforts to address it.
We do conduct undercover
He's like, what I do, man? I didn't do nothing.
details to target solicitors.
Major Kelly Collier with APD's airport precinct says they've arrested and issued citations to multiple people for posing as rideshare drivers at Atlanta's airport, trying to coax travelers into their cars.
What would be the motivation for them approaching people in the airport?
You know, and it's crazy too, because if you think about that shit, Like, if you really think about it, like that shit is some dangerous shit. He kind of bugged out. Like, you gotta think about it, right? What would really be a person's point and whole agenda and not going through the Uber or Lyft platform and deciding to just go try to pull up on their own? Like okay, yeah, I get it. You don't want to pay the Uber or Lyft taxes or whatever it could be. At the end of the day, like, that shit makes the whole why people's using Uber and Lyft and all that shit, because it's a safety thing. You know what I'm saying? It's tracking the whole time, showing you what, you know what I'm saying? All of that. Like, imagine if one of your kids is somewhere and they jumped in one of these fake Ubers or Lyfts or some shit, and you can't track the shit at all. So you don't know where your kid is at the whole time, and your kid texting you like, "Mom or Dad, the Uber driver's weird." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then what? See what I'm saying? So yeah. Crack down on these niggas. Crack down on these niggas, for real, for real. I be in the Atlanta airport too, man. I be sometime landing late. I don't even get no weird Uber drivers. It's some weird shit trying to go down.
Monetary gain.
But Collier also said police are not counting out more sinister motives.
I do fear that it would be some form of human trafficking and we would never see these people again.
We have had some people say they're scared it's human trafficking. Is that a concern for you in this case?
We're concerned about everything.
11 Alive Investigates dug into the police reports and found many of the rideshare imposters are repeat offenders, despite being banned from the airport. APD has...
And then, hold up now. I'm gonna keep stopping on y'all. Think about this. And then you got all these migrants, immigrants, whatever the fuck they got coming in this motherfucker, right? So imagine this. You got all these migrant immigrants, whatever the fuck coming in here. These niggas need money and jobs too, right? Imagine them getting them a little car, coming to park at the airport or wherever the fuck and picking you up from your Uber or Lyft. Not really part of Uber or Lyft though. You know what I mean? You get in the car with one of these niggas. Remember, they different. They thirsty, they hungry in different ways. You get in the car with one of them and they start thinking something crazy, call it one of their buddies, drop you off. Now them and their buddies come back or don't even drop you off. Think about it, man. Shit get crazy.
Has already charged this man multiple times in 2024 for illegally trying to entice travelers into his vehicle.
And he look a little suspect too, I ain't gonna lie. My boy he done caught a couple cases or some shit. Yeah, I wouldn't even get it. I'm gonna tell you, that's another thing too. You need to pay attention. Because if your ass gonna go jump in a Uber ride with some weird ass looking nigga, then that's kind of might be on you. Especially if he just say, "Hey, I'll give you a ride." You know he not a real Uber motherfucker. Like,
he even took off with one victim's luggage when airport security tried to intervene.
I ain't got no warrant for the search.
oh, hell no.
Search me for what?
We dug into his criminal history and found more than 100 charges spanning several years, including assault, robbery, terroristic threats, DUI, and drug possession.
Maybe my boy just can't get a job. Boy, shit, nigga. Uber ain't gonna be your job. Uber ain't gonna be your job, my boy. Don't be trying to go pick niggas up. And you got all these charges, man. Come on, man. You a little suspect, man. I'm gonna try to tell you, man. A white person be like, the right white guy be like, yeah, that guy is over there a little sketchy. You know what I'm saying?
A warrant for his arrest out of Clayton County listed him as a sexually violent predator and escape risk with violent tendencies who's armed and dangerous.
Holy crap.
Would you want this
When
nigga
we
picking
showed
you
his
up?
photo to Nicole,
At 12 o'clock in the morning, would you want him picking you up? Okay. You and your 2 homegirls? Or you and your 2 little daughters? Think about it.
This was the guy.
she recognized him as the man who approached her.
That hurts. This hurts.
Crazy.
That I could have potentially been a victim.
Since January, police have charged several different people for posing as rideshare drivers at the airport. Police say if it happens to you, call 911. Which we did.
So glad that I paid attention to that not right feeling about this person watching me that whole time, but I'm grieved. I'm actually grieved.
This is certainly eye-opening, Savannah. What charges do these people face when police actually catch up to them?
Boy, the back wanted to be in the camera and shit. You see them? Yo, but you know what? Nah, this is deep right here. That's some real shit. You gotta really think about that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's some dangerous shit, yo. Keep your eyes open, man. You never know what the fuck's going on out there. Be careful. Shit gets real and deeper every day.
Yeah, it's a good question. Generally, solicitation and staging, not exactly heavy-duty charges, but you might recall last month, Atlanta City Council voted to really strengthen the airport's loitering ordinance to prevent non-flyers from hanging around the airport. And since then, we've started to see criminal trespass charges tacked on as well.